Kirk Fowler. We're just it's so nice to reconnect with you and to be able to enjoy this live interview of what where your participation in the golden wisdom of love, legends, and legacies. So what prompted you to write a chapter for this magnificent book?
Well, basically, I was raised to have respect for women, and a lot of times you don't see that anymore, and I think that's a terrible thing. And so if I can do something to kind of bring us back to sanity, or whatever you want to call it, I'm happy to do so.
That's awesome. So last year you became familiar with this book series, with the first one in the series, because your daughter, one of your daughters, was wrote a chapter in the book, right?
That's correct, yes.
And I remember that's when I met you, and that's when we got together and we published your book about what was the title? My brain just went
21 women,
20 women.
Who changed the world.
Changed the world. That was a remarkable book. So what was it like to attend that event and to know that your daughter had contributed a chapter for that book?
Well, I was proud of her, and I'd never been in anything like that before. It was an uplifting experience. So
very cool. And so when you had the opportunity to share in this by writing a chapter, what is your motivation for writing a chapter for this and being involved in a legacy book? Because we'll probably have some really cool book signings and different things, and we'll get a lot of exposure.
Well, I'd like to do my share if I can. It's important to try your best to be a responsible citizen that cares, and try to do something if you can to make things a little bit better. So that's my motivation.
Very cool. And how do you serve the world today?
I'm sorry?
How do you serve the world today?
Oh, well, in various ways. When I walk in the morning, there's an arroyo by my house, and I keep that trimmed for the people. And there's some sidewalks, sometimes a lot of weeds, so I'll pull those just to do something for the community. I teach Ki Aikido. It's a very spiritual martial art, and it really helps people understand the world. It's not just how to throw somebody down. It's how to really basically understanding what's going on in the world and how to relate to it, and how your thoughts and your feelings affect your health and your stability and everything. So
very good. And what do you hope when somebody picks up your chapter in this book? What do you hope they gain from it?
Well, I hope they gain some understanding of the world. Like I put a funny thing in there about when I was in the Border Patrol. I went up to Vancouver for the first time. Went to that bar, no women. I went to the second bar, no women. I went to the third bar, no women. I'm thinking, gee, don't women drink up here? So I asked the bartender, I said, where are the women? And he got all offended. He thought I was asking for a shady lady, so to speak, in his fine establishment. He got sarcastic. I got embarrassed, went back across the border. And then I told people, and they started laughing, said at that time they had a men's side and a ladies' side. If you're a man by yourself, you had to go to the man's side. If you're a lady or a man with a lady, you went to the ladies' side. But I never heard of such a thing. It's not that way today, but anyway, a little lesson learned.
A little highly unusual, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, it's good to be able to laugh at myself. That's important. So,
well, it is very important, because it's sometimes very easy to be way too serious. Yeah. So this book series, do you know many of the other people that are in the book?
I think I know a couple, maybe three.
Very good.
I might know more, but I'd have to go back and look at it to remind myself.
There's about 40 of us this year, so it's pretty amazing. Yeah. Well, thank you for your contribution and what you do in the world, and we're just so delighted that you are part of this book, and that you'll be able to really reap the benefits and the rewards, and so will anybody that is reading your chapter in this book be able to gain from the knowledge and wisdom and the compassion that you have. So thank you for how you serve.
Well, no, thank you for the privilege. I appreciate it.
Very good. Well, I hope your day is magnificent. This video will be at the end of your chapter in the book. And just know that we're coming up on launch day. It'll be 11/11/22, and it'll be a day of celebration.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, all right. You have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.